Hey guys, Jarell here, back with more reactions to The Expanse. We have finished the first season, we're on to season 2, episode 1. So I'm not going to do too much of a recap other than to say everyone in the station is more or less dead. They've managed to get off. They did wait for Holden and Miller, but they're both in a very bad way. Severe radiation poisoning, probably being melted from the inside out. I don't know if there's anything they can do, the technology that they have. I guess we're going to go and find out. So, straight on with things, episode 1.
So, other than being blasted by 50 times the lethal limit of radiation, you're doing surprisingly well.
Maybe we should let the guys on Tycho handle this.
Then whatever's in there will belong to Fred Johnson.
Roger that, boss.
Take it easy. Temp gauge. That's a cryogenic chamber at the core.
It's losing power.
Which also means whatever it was freezing is going to become
Unfrozen.
What happens if one of us infected?
Cross that bridge if we get to it.
Do you see a Martian ship? Haven't seen a Martian ship dock at Eros for years. Or a nurse ship for that matter. A chance post full of tourists looking for cheap gambling and cheap sex. Which is good, yeah, because it keep our children with jobs.
I'm sure Earth and Mars, they're fixing to send out relief ships.
Yeah, I see the news feed.
Julie Mao went through the same shit.
I bet she didn't bitch about it, right?
Don't talk to me while I'm dying, kid.
Because Eros is some backwater that doesn't deserve basic humanitarian aid?
See, they picked Eros to test their weapon on because they knew. Nobody gives a shit about 100,000 belters. Me, I don't care much if justice gets involved. I just want them dead.
Is that what I think it is?
I want your viewers to listen closely. The engines in those ships were built by the OPA operatives working for Fred Johnson. He turned his back on Earth. With his own fleet, he believes he can go from being a terrorist to a statesman. Hello?
Secretary.
Hello? Hello? Hold on, I can't hear you.
Somebody's warned. Someone was trying to warn you.
Protomolecules seem to behave uniquely in each subject,
Really?
mutating rapidly in each different biomass. The variety of outcomes I'm seeing is of a magnitude I can't explain.
proto-molecule that gave the goddamn thing a name.
Station's where it all started.
These are lab notes.
The only way to see what it's evolving into is by feeding it a larger biomass.
And see what
Talking
happens.
about Eros.
In making your decision, consider this. Phoebe was an extrasolar object. What if it were merely a delivery system? A way to send a protomolecule to our solar system?
The protomolecule. What are we gonna do with it?
Simple. We stick it on the end of a torpedo and we fire it into the sun.
Hang on. What if there was a way to use that sample to create a vaccine?
I won't take that risk.
I sure as heck don't want to share a bunk with that. Hell no.
Then we'll hide it.
Where?
Out here. No one knows we have it. No one even knows we made it off Eros alive.
Yeah, put it somewhere.
It'll be safe.
There's an idea.
I can picture it now. You, in that suit, planting the Martian flag in the Statue of Liberty's tiara.
Earth won't even be a real fight. 30 billion lumps of shit. Watching vid screens, stuffing their faces full of free drugs all day.
My parents had to sacrifice to have a kid on Earth. Immigrate here when I was 5. We chose Mars. Mars chose us.
Hey, here's a point, Hillman. The only thing that makes you a Martian is falling out of your mother's gravity well.
After Phoebe went silent, Doninger was sent to investigate.
Every one of the bodies was frozen to the walls of the ice tunnels. It looks like they were incinerated.
We still don't know what any of it means or whether or not Earth was involved.
Expecting any UN elements?
We don't anticipate engagement. Nobody knows what really happened.
We know those stars were Earth-built.
So says Fred Johnson, mouthpiece for OPA terrorists, and now Earth is accusing him. We will not be led into war on anyone's leash. And we've managed to avoid a shooting war with Earth up till now. That's our job. To make sure that that war never happens.
You need to get boots on Phoebe first.
That sounds like your mess. And sending a UN warship to a meaningless outpost like Phoebe will just draw more attention to it.
Sell the UN on a story, make it stick.
We need to talk about arrows. Mars and Earth may be busy pointing guns at each other, but those quarantine beacons won't keep people away from arrows forever.
My Julie. Even losing her was worth it. She's a sacred part of it now. So don't talk to me about sacrifice.
This is our fault. We put you in the crosshairs. We never should have made you the public face against Fred Johnson.
It was my choice.
Listen, we're going to beef up your security detail.
I'm already taking care of that.
Martian ships are moving throughout the system. The Morrigan to Titan, the Africanus to Callisto, and the Scirocco to Phoebe.
What are you recommending?
That we secure all our bases in the outer planets and head off their ships wherever we can.
Sir, if we de-escalate, I am convinced that they will respond in kind.
And erode our position if Mars decides not to give peace a chance. Sir, we're the most powerful nation in the system. We need to act like that.
The UNN Nathan Hale is on a direct course to Phoebe Station. When we accelerated, they matched. And now the Nathan Hale is burning us. At this rate, they're going to beat us there.
Why would Earth suddenly care about Phoebe Station?
You sure a walk in the park in full view of the drones is a good idea?
I don't believe lightning strikes twice. You're a first-rate spy with a Robin Hood complex. You like screwing over the powerful to help the little guy. You break the law and you don't get caught. You have skills which I thought might be useful someday.
And this shadow government? I assume they're working with Fred Johnson?
I have no love for Fred Johnson. But in this matter, his hands are clean.
Then you one hell of a liar in the news.
A little theater to buy some time? Undersecretary Ehrenreich.
Christ.
I assume others.
Do they suspect you?
If they did, I'd be dead already.
All right, cowgirl. I got a nice little resting spot for that nasty blue goo. How you doing out there?
We did not choose this, but this is our fight now. We're the only ones who know what's going on down there. The only ones with a chance to stop it.
You've put your lives in my hands. I'm okay.
Good little hiding spot.
Sorry.
I love it when women do that. Close, camera off.
What the hell?
It's a ground operation. Why are we firing missiles?
Command must have forgot to check with us first, Private.
UNN Command confirms that the MCR and Scirocco fired 5 missiles in response to the Nathan Hale's hard burn towards Phoebe.
There's a 20-minute delay from the AO. By the time we get a full assessment, the Hale and the Scirocco could both be dust. We have to anticipate the worst.
Phoebe's a backwater science station. What are they trying to protect? The missiles are a message to back off, nothing more.
The captain of the Hale will likely fire back on the Scirocco, as he's authorized to do.
He's a man of restraint. He's one of our finest.
You know Captain Yevgeny?
Since he was a little know-it-all at the academy debating me in philosophy.
Wise thing to do right now is to target the MCRN fleet system-wide.
Mars isn't stupid enough to start a war that will end civilization over a rat hole like Phoebe.
No.
I didn't know we shared Captain Yevgeny as a friend.
An exceptional man.
Yes. Who never went to the academy.
Command, the Nathan Hale has not fired on the Scirocco.
Nope.
Their missiles were not intended for us. The Martians were targeting Phoebe Research Station, which sustained multiple direct hits.
Shit.
The ice moon fractured under the barrage and the fragments spiraled into Saturn. It's completely gone.
Look, Gunny, we got an intel flash. The Hale was carrying 10 times our number. We weren't going to send you down to a slaughter.
One of us is worth 20 of them.
Earth knows the price of escalation as well as we do.
You said our job is to prevent a war with Earth. Ever wonder if we've got it backwards?
Good
Maybe
point.
we can't have the dream of Mars until we've had that war.
She's just dreaming of that, clearly. Knowing she's never going to see it. Right, so that was the first episode to the new season. there was a lot of that I didn't understand. I'm glad that Miller and Holden are okay. I don't know the precise details as to what it is they've taken, how it works, and that little injection things that she's given them that eradicates the cancer. We could all do with that. But they can't have kids. But given the choice, this woman is playing it very close. She almost just got blown up for ousting Fred Johnson, and she is the true diplomat, and she's keeping her cards close to her chest. This guy who she said she's going to be the spy for him seems the right guy, from what I heard she was saying he was renowned for. So Phoebe Station is gone. They've hidden this, I don't know, what do they call it, proton molecule? So their idea was to mass spread this because it seems to manifest differently in each host. No sort of bioweapon that I think these people would be capable of could do that. It's some sort of extraterrestrial life. It has to be. Because if it's manifested in different ways like that, what is it trying to do? Exactly. I don't know. This is obviously the huge secret that they're trying to keep from everyone, but it's not going to stay that way. There's absolutely no way it's going to stay that way. I liked the little one-on-one conversation we got with the two of them with the helmets close together, so they turned all the rest of the comm off. She's just basically seeing, is he up to it now with everything that's happened and what he went through? And he said he knows everyone's depending on him and he's got to do this. They didn't ask for it, they were forced into it. They are the only ones who know the full scale as to what's going on here, or at least as much or more than anyone else does. I thought those missiles that the Mars ship was firing were just warning shots when I saw it miss the ship. I didn't realise it was going directly for Phoebe Station, but they don't want Earth getting their hands on it, and I think she's clearly right. Are you sure it's not the other way around? And we kind of know that it is. It's Julie's father who's behind the majority of this. I'm still trying to work a lot of details out, so please, if there's anything you can give me in the comments, you guys are helping me tremendously with this show at the moment. It doesn't spoon feed you at all. There's a lot of little details you can miss, and I'm still trying to learn a lot of some of their names yet, because some of them names are quite unusual. Right, I will be back with episode 2 in a few days time, guys. Don't forget, this will be available over on Patreon as always. We are already into a few episodes in front than where we are if you're watching it on YouTube, so you can always go and check the link out down below in the description, and I will see you for the next episode in a few days. Until then, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe so you don't miss more episodes of The Expanse. I'll see you next time. Take care.